équipes qui nous ont éliminés.
Into the girls' competition we go. Ascola Preseli against Weston College.
Excited to watch this. The girls' games come on so much.
Yeah,
I'm really hoping what we see at the top end is being replicated here. But they're all buzzing to be here, definitely. And it's the main competition today, definitely.
Certainly is. We are going to see some gas as well.
We had this female referee yesterday as well. I thought she was outstanding. She made some brilliant calls, including that one where they scored on the wrong line and she gave it and then said come back.
And also she made the call for the red card in the final yesterday as well, and it was the right call. It was head on head. She was in a great spot. She was ARing and she talked it through with the referee.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, and it's not an easy decision to make in a game like that.
You've got to be brave to do it.
Yeah,
but there's a difference between making the right call and making the easy call, isn't it?
Exactly.
So, well done her.
And it was the right call, and the player who was sent off accepted that call as well. He apologised immediately, and it was just an unfortunate incident.
Straight into it, yeah. So some lovely shape on the outside there. Carry, clear, 9.
Oh, one-handed take as well, and the look for the pass. Hey, this is a good start.
There's someone over the ball there. Lots of they're not potentially moving the ball to width as well as they could do here, but some very passionate carrying in the middle. Right then, what's the options? So in defence here, 7 high, 7 flat.
Oh, good direct carry
and an offload. Lovely skills there. Basketball over the top. They're making meters, aren't they, with these carries?
Yeah, they are. Weston College up over halfway for the first time. And then Preseli rushing out of the line to force them back 20 metres. Midfield arm wrestle, as you might expect early on as these teams settle in. That's a good pick up off the toes, and then the first knock on. And advantage.
Play advantage, yeah. Offload. Oh, got 2 on the outside here if they can move it. Great defence. Really brave stuff. Oh, that's a ruck. It's so hard. You're on the showpiece pitch, everyone's watching. It's the National Sevens, and you see the ball, and you know it's a ruck, but you can't help yourself.
And of course, we've got such good referees here as well. You're just not going to get away with it.
Not at all. I'll be honest. We had one in our game. He went on the pitch, flew off his feet at a breakdown. Unfortunately, I took him straight back off, because you have a choice. You have a choice whether you're gonna give away penalties or not, and you've got to trust that people are going to do the right thing ultimately, because you can't cough the ball up and expect to do well.
Now Preseli are narrow. That pass has been left behind, and Weston College looking to pounce on it. Is there a little pull on the shirt there? Referee says no, but Weston College have it. All the game being played in this middle third. Defence is on top.
She's going to go.
Oh, it's a dart through the middle. The head goes back. And Weston College score the opening try.
Lovely.
Really good finish.
We had a nice Nando's last night, but I have not. Heads. Jesus, man. What's he saying?
Well, that's embarrassing. Got to hold my hands up and say I've got the teams the wrong way round, because we didn't get team sheets for this one, and it is in fact Preseli who have got the opening score. And it was a blinder. Look how deep they've gone on the restart as well, making Weston College work from deep.
Bang it long and play high, that's it. There we go, especially if you know that... Oh, lovely running out of trouble there.
Oh, and the handoff as well.
Okay, look after it and we go play. Oh, cocked it up and broke down.
And an advantage as well. This could be 2 quick tries for Briselli. Well-timed pass, really well-timed pass. That'll be the second try.
Tell you what, keep your eye on number 11. I think she's going to score some tries this tournament. Plenty of pace there on the outside to run it in. And crucially under the sticks, which could make a difference later.
I love this pass here because she waits for the defender to get blocked by her shoulder before whipping it away. Again, just a reminder, if you're thinking they're not saying the players' names, that's because unfortunately we've not been given team sheets. And the skies might be clear, but my crystal ball's a little foggy. Delay in the restart because we are short of a ball. They found one. Okay. Briselli 10, Weston College 0.
I always think it's a tough gig as well as a restarter and converter, because you've got to run down, take a conversion, run back, take a restart, all with trying to keep your heart rate down. Lovely strike. Into some space as well, found some grass. There you go. And been rewarded by it.
Now Weston chasing the game and having to work from inside their own 22. Does seem like a smart play, doesn't it? Kicking deep on the restart, and they're chasing up well in defence, making Weston work, and they work inside as well. The offload's not going to hand, but they're still trying to keep it fluid, Weston. Oh, coughing up though. They throw the intercept, 1 pass too many.
And then a slight knock on, so knock on first, and then the other way. It's gone down.
And then Briselli with another chance.
The girls' game seems to have taken a light, even more so because of COVID.
Yeah.
So what a lot of schools were doing is they were rolling out their normal, sport and games program. Then some of them were going, well, I'd like to have a go at rugby. And they were going, oh, can we? And with a bit more flexibility in the program, some of the big events not happening, why not? Why not start up girls' 7s or 10s or however it was? And a lot of schools have wound up with a team off the back of it.
And I know we're talking about elite level now, but with the TikTok Women's Six Nations about to start, and every game is going to be available to watch, and that's absolutely massive.
I also love the fact, that there's been podcasts about them. The launch was brilliant.
Yeah.
And obviously England being a superstar team definitely helps.
Yeah, definitely. But hoping for Wales to make progress in this Six Nations, of course. It's announced in the contracts, and I think now they know the union really backs them. That'll mark improvements in them. Scotland reaching the World Cup.
Absolutely, I know that's huge for them. Again, contracted, a lot of them playing in the Premiership.
Yeah, good to see. And also again, it's just been coughed up. And interesting to have a...
Oh, short side.
Right, gas. Oh, good cover tackle.
And she's offloaded inside. That's very smart play. Can she keep it alive? That's been coughed up.
And April 13th as well. Bucks University final is going to be Hartpury versus Edinburgh. So England v Scotland in that one. So plenty to look forward to in the women's game as we reach half time here. It is Briselli 10, Weston 0.
No, the kids on the Sweden wanted to go in the yellow.
Was he here, bro?
Right, restart there. Referee couldn't see someone offside just behind her, but probably won't influence it, and we're up and running.
Oh, to ref this, you need eyes in the back of your head, because if you're on the blind side, if you're not sneaking a couple of metres on the restart, you're not trying hard enough.
Absolutely, maybe very well played. A bit of gamesmanship there from the ladies.
So, Ascola Proselli. Was that been turned over against the head? No, Proselli just about get away with one there. Now some space on the outside.
We know she's got pace, and that's a great cover tackle by the 12.
Good offload as well. The second tackle's missed, and that is the third try.
That's her second as well today. She scored the first as well, full of running. That's that magical 3-score buffer. 1 conversion, so...
Talk to me about the 3-score buffer then. Why 3 scores? Does that...
So it's 15 points at least.
Yeah.
So it's at least, so that makes a lot of difference. So even if they score 2, they can't, and with the 2 conversions they can't get past. So you can relax a little bit more. You can potentially empty your bench. I'd say anything more, it does happen occasionally, but anything more than 4 or 5 minutes left on the clock, and you're going to struggle to come back from that. But then the other thing at play there is you could let a massive momentum shift go, and then you carry that into your next game. So sometimes when you got the hammer down, it's better just to keep it down as well.
Yeah, and it's not an easy game to sit back on, is it? You can't kill 2 minutes like you can in a game of 15s.
It's actually easier to keep attacking. It's easier just to keep it down full throttle. Right, a lovely restart here from 14 earlier. She's got it again, down the middle.
Just listening to you talk about it so passionately, do you prefer coaching 7s to 15s?
I love both. I love rugby, right?
Yeah.
So ultimately, my skill set as a player really lended itself to 7s. Like I'll run all day, and I was kind of like, your full backer, winger, could kind of play anywhere in the back. So I enjoy it. So I love watching it. And I love that idea that you have to just go click your fingers and you're in 7s mode, and there's a different part to it.
And always have a decision to make.
Yeah.
You will run all day as well. What do you want for a 5k? Have you gone under 16 minutes?
Behave.
Come on.
17:02.
That's fast, isn't it?
Well, it's fast for amateurs.
Fast. 17:02.
Have we just heard some trivia here about Weston?
I think so, yeah.
Defending champions?
Yep.
There we go, girls tournament winners 2019.
2019 was an eternity ago, wasn't it?
So they've got some
Here we go.
Yep.
I think they're going to score here. Oh, the chase is coming in, and it's not going to get there in Weston. Well, go from 3 scores behind to 2 scores behind. That's under the sticks as well. Still 3.5 minutes to go.
She's very switched on, this girl. I think she'll kick it quick, get back, and then need to try and win the ball back.
Interestingly, choosing to kick from this side. So that goes into the Edwin Doran tent, where of course you'll be going for your lunch. But 17-7.
Anybody who hasn't been at Roslyn Park before, Edwin Doran were also driving around in a golf cart throwing bacon baps at people this morning.
Were they?
Yeah. just after 9 o'clock.
Did you get yours? No. No, me either.
They weren't throwing sauce sachets out, unfortunately. I was after some brown.
Did you have to go to the tent to get the sauce, did you?
Very cleverly here, look, 12 gave the restart to someone else, that's a bit quicker, so she ran back, someone else kicks the restart and you go off and play. Right, Weston could do getting the ball back now to turn this into a game. She's having a great game here, this number 4.
Yeah.
And apologies, we don't have the number. Well done, there we go.
That's a good
12,
turnover.
yeah. She's scored it, she's kicked the conversion, and now she just won a turnover. It's on here, that's it, foot down, let's go. It's going to slip on the outside, unfortunately.
The player on the edge lost her footing.
It is a bit, there's a bit of dew on the grass, so it is a bit slippy underfoot.
What I will say is, and we said this yesterday, and it's another 15 games in now, this pitch is playing incredibly well given how much rugby it's had on it.
It almost looks like it's been sprayed green. It is lovely.
Oh, good tackle. Really.
12's got it away again. You can hit the ball, hit the ruck here as well. Look after her. 4, you've got to roll away there. You can't contest that. That's very, very good play from the 4 there. The Preselli 4. Into out. Just going to go again. Right, someone get on her shoulder. The lungs will be burning here. Because it's the first game. That was out. Special. Now, where's that 11? Where's the Preselli 11? Beat the speed.
Oh, Weston thought they'd won it back. Then it comes back to Preselli, and then an offload.
It's going to be a hat trick.
Oh, and the game breaks up, and it suits Preselli. And that should be the try that seals it. A statement victory against the defending champions for Preselli. We stick with the girls. We've got City of Oxford College against Gower College Swansea coming up next.
Beautiful part of the world, the Gower, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it?
I've heard good things.
Have you not been?
I've never been.
No, you should. Treat yourself.
Everyone says go there, enjoy the beaches and play some golf.
No, I didn't play any golf, although it would have been a good idea.
Conversion's good.
she has toe poked that with the wind, and it's ended up halfway up pitch RE2.
But you know, you would do that because then, they've rolled a new ball on, she's gutted. Because it usually buys you an extra 40 seconds while they're trying to extract the ball from somewhere. You could see if you could drop it over the top and into that perform better tent.
Where the kids are doing squats and hitting the watt bike.
I did see Sedber in there earlier, and I really hope none of them were doing that.
Yeah.
Behind the ref again, just that's it, work on side, lovely. Lovely restart there, found a bit of space.
Just a little bit messy.
Hard.
Yeah.
Any ball on the deck is really tough going.
So where are you next with the 14s?
We're on RE2 at 12 o'clock against Trinity School. So we've played them in the 15th season, and it was a cup game. It was 3 scores each.
Was it?
So it's a right ding dong.
They lost late yesterday, didn't they?
The
16s, sorry.
Did, yeah.
Tell you what, that's 16s competition. Very, very competitive.
Super tasty. Hurst-Pierpoint ended up losing to the winners, Harrow, in the knockout.
Preselli coming again here, looking to finish with start.
Great presentation, and it was out. She can go. Right.
Kepu Tui Pelotu was the player of the tournament.
He was throwing people around, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He's been playing first team all year at Harrow, I believe.
Yeah, he's related to Cadwyn and Cecilia. Cecilia, most recently called into the Wales squad, Gloucester Hartbury player. Oh, turned over, one more pass will do it for Preselli. Wrong line. But she's allowed to get up and go again. And this time it's the right line. Try number 5, 29-5. Great win for Preselli.
Yeah, and I think very fair if you look at the performance up to now.
This conversion should well be the final act of a very strong performance from Ascola Preselli, who get their campaign off to winning ways by winning 29-5.